Hello everyone, and welcome back to Pathologic, or maybe I edited this video smoothly into the last, I don't know. Last time we got half of the endings, basically. And now we get to do the test to see if we have enough resources to heal everyone. I mean, I keep checking. We have what, 10? Things? We're gonna go, is Grace one of my bound? Yes, okay, so we know Grace is fine for sure. Who else could be sick? Aspie? Is Aspie anyone's bound? I don't know. Well, yeah, she's gotta be, because we had to heal her as the Bachelor, didn't we? So yeah, today we're going through, we're gonna check on everyone, heal up everyone we need to, hopefully, assuming we have enough. And we're gonna talk to Daniel and Clara, and hopefully we'll get everything sorted out, and then this will be the last episode of Pathologic. At least until we circle around to doing the Changeling run. Oh, so Aspie's doing fine. Love to see it. Love to see it. And then, I mean, after that, of course, so the plan here, of course, theoretically, we beat the game today. And then we'll do, it's going to be the same idea as before. We'll do a round of Professor Layton and the Unbound Future this time. And then Silent Hill 3. And then we come back and we play the Changeling route. And apparently it's the hardest route, which, given how things went today, is kind of worrying to hear. Out of curiosity, is this open now? Is that just like a Changeling exclusive, or is that something that's still pretty mysterious to me? I don't know. I know Anna's sick, right? Yep, there we go. Hey, Birdman. Does it matter what we give them? Let's say beforehand just in case. I'm saying, why am I asking that? I know it doesn't. And now he won't talk to me again. Alright, good. And, yep, there's another one. And we got our 2 letters. We read those last time. Not that it's any surprise what they are. There you go, that's 2 down. And then it's just, last time I checked, I always forget their names because they're so, you never see them. The Sabarovs, I think they are bound. I think they're okay. We'll pass by just to double check. And I mean, once we talk to, Clara, of course, she will give us an official list for her bound, which will make this a little more simple to deal with. Yep, both the Stompton brothers are sick. I guess one gave it to the other, I say, as if that's a thing. Yeah, they gotta make me go through it twice every single time. Alright, then we're left with, that is Isidore's house, which is obviously not available. And Sticky's one of my bounds, so we know he's chillin', so let's go talk to the Changeling. Are there still the guards outside? Yeah. What does these guys steal? Like, they're not interactable. So strange. Also, which one did she say she was going to be in? Left wing of the Termitary. I mean, we can check both pretty easily, but... Oh, well, there you are. See, simple enough. Yo, give me your list.
Neither the town nor the tower have to be sacrificed. Everything can be saved.
So true, bestie. See how everything turns out? Who would have thought? You have to sacrifice something, either the town or the polyhedron. One of the queens wants to destroy the wondrous tower, but the other seeks to raise as much as possible just to make sure. That's just how the world goes. Well, it isn't as simple as you think, Bork. I know how to arrange it so that both the town lives and the polyhedron stands. It'll all be just like it used to be. And how will you arrange that? It's a secret. Something has to be sacrificed anyway. A lot, really. But these are things that actively want to disappear off the face of the earth. Nothing to regret about. Curious, what are these things? What do you care? If there would feel that would allow to preserve the old state of being. Oh, the powers that be will be delighted. They really shouldn't have persecuted me. I could have offered them a wonderful gift. What do the powers that be have to do with this? Whatever the powers that be claim, they don't really care about the disease. The town, and the precise state it's existing in now. That's their primary concern. The town whose juices flow to feed the blooming and active polyhedron. And you think you could arrange that? I could arrange it so everything stays the way it used to, if I could get into the cathedral and look the Inquisitor in the eye. But I can't. I have to care for my confidence. They put their faith in me already, you see. I cannot abandon them now. I'll do my best to help you. How do I recognize you're bound? All of them are listed in the letter I sent you several days ago, and they're easily recognizable. The persecuted, the outcast, the villains, the criminals. Those whose only shelter is me, the new mistress. Wait for me. I'll take care of your outcasts. And then... oh, that'll be a quest. Yeah. Alright. I suppose we'll save here too, just for the sake of it. And of course, once we're done all this, we will have to ostensibly do like another step to unlock the secret ending. Based on let's pick that just for the sake of it, for old time's sake. Based on what I forget what it was saying, it sounds like us Aglaya. We might not go to I think like the polyhedron is for the Bachelor. I think the equivalent for me is gonna be the theater. Maybe we'll have to visit both. Did we have to visit both as the Bachelor? I don't know. Well, I mean, I don't know why I'm speculating about this, given that we're gonna just find out by doing it, hopefully, in like a few minutes. So, yeah. Okay, so number 1 is Yulia, whom I believe we have seen firsthand to be sick. I was gonna say all the women from the thing should be sick. Are you not or my inventory's full, that's fine. Once again, not that it really matters at this point, but I was gonna say all the women from the cave thingy that Oyun sent us to die, but its name I forget, all of those women should be sick, but Lara isn't, which is curious. Also, she's got a bit of twire growing on her front field herself. Yeah. There you go. Give her the panacea. Yeah, take one of those. And then we're going to check out Lara's house. Who else? Bad Grief and Ruben. so much of it growing here. Is it always like this? Did I just never go there? I mean, not that it really matters. I never actually used, like, 90% of the twire I picked, but still. Alright, Lara seems alright. And then for this island, it's just... Alright, Stock Ruben looks to be alright. I forgot about him as a person, I'm gonna be honest. Like, you never really interact with him aside from, like, that couple times in this route. Oh. Okay. There we go. I like how they give you that, like, guilt trip about, the Schmouters, but it doesn't actually do anything. That's ludonarrative dissonance, theoretically. I still haven't watched that video. Anyways. A letter from the powers that be. Ripper. We thought we should write, because you don't seem to be listening to what we tell you. You've gotten completely out of hand. As of late, you keep doing whatever you please. This is unacceptable. You're spoiling the game. If this letter reaches you in good time, do come to the polyhedron. They'll let you inside. Keep your eyes tightly closed, descend to the bottom and say 345. Open your eyes. We'd like to have a little chat with you. The people who own you. That's such a good way to sign off the letter. I think that's fun. Up next, do we have any more... Alright, we got Maria for definitely. I know she's sick for, what's his face? Bachelor Dankovsky. To cure. So go talk to him, get his list, cure her. And then, yeah. I'll say it's kind of, maybe this is a dumb thing to say, but it does feel kind of, like, nice, just, like, going around town, you know all these people, and you're just, like, healing them all, gotta make sure everyone is feeling well, right before we blow up half the town, but still, you know, it is kind of a nice reward, too, especially with, how, like, all the plague is gone from the town, which I still don't understand fully. Like, I don't know if that's an abstraction of this as a play, if this is just like a game design feature to make playing easier that you're not supposed to think about, or if it's just like the plague is actually just gone from the town at the moment. That wouldn't really make sense in the grand scheme of things. Maybe we'll find out later. Like, maybe... I know you find out certain things in certain routes that you don't find out in others, like we kind of saw so far with, the Bachelor versus the, Power Specs' route, so maybe we'll find that out in the Changeling. She seems to be a bit more of a meta character than me and Dankovsky over here. Say before I talk to you, don't start talking.
The wretched wound has opened.
Okay, so have you made a decision? About what? It's high time we make choices. As for me, before the artillery starts firing, I'm packing my belongings and leaving this town, having grabbed some people I want to save. I could have found my own solution, but I don't have the time. What would your solution be? I could make them destroy the settlement along with the Bull Project, yet the polyhedron would remain. Block assured me he'd fire a strike so precise that this other shore of Gorkin wouldn't be scathed. The river will swallow the plate, he said. The people will die if we destroy the town. Oh, look around. There's no one left alive except for the two of us. The infected ones don't count. They have less than 24 hours to live in any case. I could at least help them. Brilliant, then could you please make it so I could show up at the council and present the commander with arguments in favor of the following arrangement? The corrupt town disappears from the face of the earth, and the polyhedron stays. It's aseptic, and damn it, it's simply worthy of preserving. What do you need to do so? Not a lot, but not a little either. I'll come to the cathedral on the condition that I'm certain of the survival of the people to whom I'm about to devote my time. Are you willing to help me there? I'll try to do something. How can I recognize your confidence? I wrote to you about them the other day, but in case you lost the letter, I'll tell you how to spot them. They all want one thing, and that's to preserve the marvelous tower. Nothing else matters to them. Wait for me. Let me get his list. Yeah, so the Stomatins we know are safe. The Canes we gotta check on. But we have 5. We got 5 Shrouders, so there's no chance of any issues there. How you doing, Eva?
What?
Okay, you don't ever talk to me, really. But I'm glad to see you're alive in this canon. That's fun. Alright, and go over and cure what Canes are sick right after I walk into a pool like an idiot. And also, is that why the town is clear of plague? That, like, it's just us, like, major people, that's a real term, that are, like, left alive. That would kind of make sense, although NPCs of a few kinds do show up in the, you know, in the ending scenes, so maybe it's not fully congruent. But in any case, alright, last one, hopefully, ideally. There we go. Everyone's bound or doing okay. And then, alright. Did I save? Oh, sorry, I gotta double check. Let's go over to the polyhedron and let's have some fun. So I think one thing I noticed, I think like they only list the bounds which can get sick. Like, for example, like there's a few characters who they don't list as bound to the others, but I don't think the game will let them get sick. Like, for example, Eva. Like, in the Bachelor route, Eva is clearly a bound, but they can't really make her someone who could get sick, because that would cut you off to the Bachelor, since he's always at her house in this route. And so if she got sick randomly, of course that wouldn't really be fair. So they just like don't mention her as a bound to you, which is I mean, it makes sense as a choice, right? Like, as a player, you're really going to be checking on everyone else's bound to make sure that everyone gets healed, and if it's someone who can't get sick in the first place, then you're kind of just wasting everyone's time, right, with giving them lists, including people on the list who can't get sick. Anyways, polyhedron. We haven't been here before as the Bachelor. Let's go do this messed up cutscene. Oh, look, it's you.
If we, the outcast children, live, the town will grow to be a town of men. Capella will entrust us with it. We're the future of this land.
We haven't talked to you before, I don't think. Who are you? Who are you, and who's asking? I am Casper, son to Victor Kane, but everyone who knows my temper well enough calls me Khan, and so will you. I'm a friend of Capella's.
What else should one do if he's filled with rags?
You helped us. Thank you for saving my life. I'll be able to put it to good use now that I'm leaving tower. It's not the tower? And how are you going to use it? I will rule the town in the same fashion that my father used to when my mother was alive and glimmering. It's hard to be in control if your wife is a mistress. I'll have to think about how to build a world for her and protect everything she will breathe life into. It won't be easy. I'll start with training an army. Are you at least happy that you've made peace? Not entirely, but the confrontation of our two corners has turned into an enmity, and our union will put an end to that. Capella will establish a new triangle. I don't know yet what powers will become its corners. One of them will be us. Neither do I know what will come from this. Nevertheless, childhood is over. It's a shame. Why? The tower used to be able to bring dreams to life and preserve them. It was a rose. Sister said it's high time the rose became a chalice. It'll turn from a head into a womb, a foundation of a new world. I'll have no part of it. The children are leaving right now. A stem this thin won't be a good foundation for the new world. I wonder if we talk to all of them if they all have like dialogue that engaged. Anyways, is it the children at the very bottom that I talk to? Yeah, because none of you are talking to me. And those stairs don't do anything. And I gotta remember how to navigate this place. Especially with all the children that are gonna be walking in my way constantly. That's fun. I'll keep talking. I think, like, even though we did technically see this before it's The Bachelor out, it's still nice to just, like, this is a very good, like, spectacular kind of set piece. So I'm gonna quick save because I'm a little scared of these stairs, to be honest. But, like, this is a nice reward of a place to be able to explore, like, once you've beaten the main game. Also, who do I talk to? That answers that question. Okay, it's the powers that be. The children but massive, right? Or actually, I'm just also a child, and so I'm the same height as them. And since I'm used to looking down at them from the adult's height, they look massive. Pretty cool.